So I have completed the Burning Springs main story, or at least part 1. Maybe. This is like the 4th time they've teed up a part 2 and then just abandoned it. So we'll see what happens. But after completing it and exploring, well, actually, while doing the main story, you find some notes about the king, not the Trash King, the Rust King, who lives obviously at the Rust Kingdom. But I never read any of them because when I found out there was more than one, because the first one I found was like number 2 or number 3. Yeah, so I didn't read them, and I was just figured I'll do a video on it. And I wanted to do it before I finished the main story, but I didn't know when I was going to finish the main story. And I kind of just went with it. But the journey starts here, north of Checkpoint Canyon, on the 7, I guess. It's either the 7 or the 50. Well, there's a 7 here, so it's the 7. And I'm going to go through and find... I don't know exactly how many exist. Highest I've found is like 10 or 11. I don't remember. Yeah, the first one is here. They're about the king, and I'm guessing it's to give us backstory into the motivations of why the king is the way the king is. Even though I'm pretty sure the reason the king is the way that the king is because the king is a super mutant. So they only value power. It's just built into their brains. So we'll start off by reading this first note. The King's Witness number 1. I had not set more than a foot in this land before they found me. I was relieved that they riddled me with questions and not bullets. I told them I traveled to spread the word of the Lord. They laughed. There is only one Lord here, they said. They took me to him, their king. I pray and reflect on Acts 9:15. Okay, so this isn't about the king specifically. This is a religious person that was walking the lands and was brought to the Rust King. And this one's the one that you're gonna kind of miss, because if you do the main story, you're kind of just fast traveled away from here and dropped off here. So the first note that you find will be note number 2. So I gotta figure out, do I want to cut it or do I want to walk the road? I might cut stuff out because I don't know how long I'm gonna make this. I did always want to do a series of the original Fallout 76 where I walked the streets, and I pitched the idea to a content creator that didn't make the video idea. And then I think someone else made the video idea anyways later on. I don't know if they read my pitch, but I always wanted to make a video just walking the roads. So I might do that. We'll see. Okay. In case I do keep this in, I'm just going to be walking and exploring, engaging in the random encounters that occur. But also, it's cold weather, so my nose is getting very, very stuffy. So I'm trying not to sniffle so much. You tell me there's going to be no random encounters now that I'm filming? So, following the road up from Rust King Kingdom, making the curve, you'll find the second note right here. King's Witness 2. They placed me before his throne, spiked and twisted, a crown of rusted metal upon his head. He asked me if my job was to tell stories about my lord. Told him they were not just stories, but scripture. I said they are accounts of the divine reaching out to humanity. Events that teach us lessons to live as righteous people in the service to the Lord. This answer seemed to please him. I pray and reflect on John 18:33. So I'm not a religious person. I don't know anything about any of these Bible verses. I don't know if I should look them up. Well, head to the next checkpoint, the 4th checkpoint that will once again spawn. Oh, that's a death claw. I want to waste the time. It is legend. No, I don't really want to waste the time on the death claw.
Good. I was almost getting full. Can't give up.
It is also stuck in the wall.
Shit! I'm hit.
Yeah, you kind of are hit. Bye. I passed the... There it is. It's right there. I did pass it. It's right here, so I might have to kill the death claw. That is stuck in a wall.
Let's see who... Take more than that to put me down.
The King's Witness 3. Oh, no. I thought I had the note open. We walked along among the red hills of his land. I asked him why he allowed me to live. He wanted scripture made in his name. I explained that it isn't so simple as that. He said I would understand after seeing his kingdom. We left for a settlement to the north. I pray and reflect on Ezekiel 28:2. Oh, and I'm stuck on the cars. So, I kind of already feel like this dude's gonna get killed when he explains to the Rust King that he can't have scripture because his religion says there are no gods before his God. If you're gonna run away I'm not chasing you. How long will it be till the 4th note? pretty long. Okay. So again, there will be timestamps. There's like I haven't seen a single random encounter. So I probably will have cut it from here. But 4, I just because I know where 6 is for sure. I don't know where they all are, but I think I have found 4. And it's through the riverbed this way. The 6 is like here or here. I think 6 is about here, so 5 has to be here. So I was walking this way, and I've kind of just cut that out. So we're gonna follow the riverbed from Albany to get to number 4. If I'm remembering this correct. Hello. You good? Oh, you're hanging. I thought it was just a bug of a floating person. But no, it's a bunch of dead settlers. Okay. At least it's not here. Let's keep going up the riverbed. Because the king marched, I'm assuming a priest.
Bastard dazed me.
Through the land. I didn't daze you, you exploded. Okay, there it is. Okay, yeah, this is number 4. The name of it popped up as once when I was here. Where was it? Okay, hold on. Let me loot the other items that are here. If I can't get it to pop up again. Oh, wait. Oh, God, no. It was literally there for a second. If I can't, then I'll look it up. Oh, my God, my stupid camouflage thing keeps kicking in, which brightens up the screen. Oh, it was there for like a second. Stop with the camouflage. Oh, I shouldn't have looted the pin, because it was right when I looted the pin. It was there. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna try one more thing, and then if not, I'll just look it up. So if I drop another lootable thing next to it. Okay, I was thinking maybe if I loot and then immediately click it again, it would work. So it's just at a spot where you can't really grab it, but as you did see, it is kind of grabbable. So let me... Where's my phone? Let me... Number 4. We reached Highway Town. The king once tore through this place with fury. After they would rebuild, but weaker than before. Eventually he stopped and let them grow. I asked if it was mercy. He told me that dung is needed to attract flies. Life would need to grow if he wished to face a worthy challenge. I asked him if the people here were insects or challengers. He said that is for them to decide. I pray and reflect on Judges 2:21. Really wish I could have grabbed it. Oh well. We'll march on to number 5, and maybe I'll try this one again on a different account where the pin is still there, so I can grab it. So we're going to continue walking the trail towards Highway Town, as it said in the note. I'm not going to read any of the other ones yet. So it's a killed caravan with burning rad scorpions. And if you don't know, the rad scorpion's weak spot is its tail. Well, it was. I don't know if it's the same for a burning rad scorpion. I'm just assuming. You running from me? Oh, the good thing about Highway Town, though, I can get some more ammo for my prototype. Hello, buddy. Say prospector. Oh, well, that is the first tick I've seen here. Oh. In the burning. So they have these and I don't know if that's one of them. They have ambush encounters in this update where when you loot or go to certain spots and look at stuff, ambushes will happen. There's another one that's up around here where it's like a bunch of corpses, and then there's claw marks on the tree, and as soon as you look at the claw marks on the tree, a death claw spawns. It will not appear unless you look at those claw marks. And then there's a couple of other ambush sites, but That might have been what that was. I don't know for sure. Alright, I backtracked back to the Prospector, but I will have cut out me traveling this whole road, since now it wasn't important, because it's not here. Or 5 was not up there. I did not have to go through Highway Town. Instead, we're gonna cut off-road like I suspected. This way. So I did go and craft some more ammo at Highway Town, though, because it did have the thing. So we're going to make our way across, which is odd that he cut across. I figured they would walk the roads, but maybe they wanted to walk past the church to make a point. Oh, but it's right here. King's Witness 5, and this one works. We came upon a church on a hill. I told him I had once spoke in a place very similar to this. He told me this place was a source of life. I agreed with him. He said that the people who flock here served as easy prey. Easy prey for the young among his army to learn from. I said no more. We continued to the north. I pray and reflect on Matthew 21:13. Okay, so I know where 6 is. Also, why are you leaving your pen? I understand notes, but why would you leave your pen after? Oh wait, I should show you the reason why I know this one's here is because while out exploring, I love to explore, but there's a scene over here, a bear scene, and hopefully these pigs didn't ruin it. This one. So it's two bears. All the glasses are messed up. 2 bears having a picnic, eating some hot dogs, smoking some cigarettes, listening to some music. Oh, and again, it's right here. So this is the area for the 5th note and for pigs. Ow. And headbutts me, knocking me out of my thing. Oh, how many of you are there? Oh, I thought there was another one right next to me. So I was turning my head to find nothing. God, why? There's 3 right there alone. There's 4, 5. 6. They killed that one there, so that would have been 7. Seven Deathclaw. Not to mention, this location has 3. Alright, we're back on track. Why? I'm just trying to walk the roads, man. What is this? Quarry Junction? Okay, we're back on track. Now I need to remember where it's... There it is, right there. This should be number 6. We encountered a Deathclaw. Really? Did you? On this road? He killed the brute swiftly, effortlessly. He told me that he found kinship in the creatures. They were hunters like him. He had his men raise them from eggs for the arena. I asked him if he saw the Deathclaws as his children. He said this kingdom was his child, his seed. I hear battle music. The blood spilled on its soil. I did not prod further on this subject. He said this story reminded him of something he wanted to show me. We continued further down the road. I pray and reflect on Genesis 9:2. He has something he wants to show you. It's probably your death. Oh, there's a headhunt. Do I leave? I mean, I could, because I could fast travel back to this spot. Yes, I'm gonna take a break to do the headhunt. Oh, come on. What is that? What? Okay. So, I'm trying to get to 7. The issue is people keep dropping headhunters, and because it doesn't tell you which group is being chosen, I have to keep running over to it to see if it's one I've beaten yet. All right. So we need to follow this and get to number 7. Before I leave, you have any ammo for me? So we're gonna walk down the road in the dark because we can't control the time of day. We're gonna notice that there seems to be some freaking Deathclaw up here fighting. And hope that they don't see us so I can get through this. It's getting later and later in the day, like my day, that I kind of just want to get through this so I can edit the video and go to bed. So now we got to go off-road. So this is the Pebbles Museum right here on the map at the 50. And we're going to go off-road. Put the gun away, please. Thank you. We're going to look for some rocks that are right over here. And there's a bunch of skeletons. And then there's a corpse. Multiple corpses and a knife. So I don't know if... Oh, that one's been stabbed straight on through. I don't know if any of those are our priest or if this was just his... I'm showing you... Well, it can't be because there's still 8, 9, and 10. So he brought the priest here to be like, this is what's going to happen to you if you don't make me a god, I guess. King's Witness number 7. We came upon piles of bones. He said this place held special meaning to his army. He once invited Highwaytown to accompany their children here. Yeah. He was to recruit the strongest among them. Scores of parents and children arrived. They were given a blade and a choice. The last of them standing would join his army. Some gave themselves to their children's blade, others the opposite. Some refused. They became his army's first prey. I gagged and retched at this tale, begged him to tell me that this was a story, a tall tale to spread fear. He told me it was not a story, it is scripture. We made for Athens. I pray and pray. I reflect on Leviticus 18:21, on Kings 3:27, Ezekiel 16:20, and Matthew 18:10. Okay, sorry. Right here is where 7 was. Athens is this way. I know I said hold on, let me run around and look for it. I stopped. The mole rat showed up. I killed it. It was a piece of armor. I remember where it is. It's in the parking garage. I have seen this one. It's one of the first ones I saw during the main quest. Insurrection? There, the parking garage. It's in here? Or it was somewhere around here that caused me to find it when I came here during the quest. So it's either inside or it's at the top. Not there.
Your mental health is a priority.
You are mental.
National Guard counselors are available.
Right, these guys are, I think, gonna respawn because, of course, they are.
We have company! Please take what I want!
Car's gonna explode!
The safety of Athens is priority 1.
Cigarette! Okay. Unless another player picked it up? Oh, there it is.
Survival depends on
Number 8.
trust.
On reaching Athens, I told him I could see no more. He took me to a rooftop and told me we had reached the end. He pointed me to the north, commanded me to spread his scripture far and wide. Asked him if this was a warning to the world. He told me it was an invitation to the strong and like-minded to come to his land, to thrive and grow strong, to challenge him and die by his hands. I refused, rather cut out my own tongue than lead others here. He said, The look in my eyes would send the message all the same. He departed. I sat upon the rooftop for some time. I hoped his men would return to kill me for my defiance. They never came. I pray and think upon Matthew 4:8.
Including death. Remain in town. The National Guard is here to protect you.
So this would make more sense if we did encounter this guy. But it doesn't tell me anything new about the king that I didn't already know, which is a little disappointing, if you know what I mean. Okay. So if we know the last one ends here, that means the loop has to be somewhere here, so it's probably by the lake for the ninth one. Put the gun away? Thank you. Fire. So he was told to travel north? I shouldn't be saying things. Oh, there it is! There it is! Fucking hell. It's all the way up here. Okay, so from Athens, all the way up here. Okay. So now that I've found it, oh my god. It was way higher than I thought it was. I just knew it was near the lake. So what I was saying, because I'm probably cutting out a bunch of me running around looking. He was told to travel north Ohio? Like, I feel like he should have told him to travel east into Appalachia. But he was told to travel north. So what is the note? King's Witness 9. I retraced our steps. I visited each location he showed me and meditated on their meaning. When raiders found me, they would let me pass. They told me I had a mission, to leave and spread his scripture. Instead, I left my writings behind, a show of my own might. Then his words on the rooftop rang in my head. These writings weren't his scripture. I was. I reflect on Corinthians 3:2. That's why he didn't kill you. What do you mean? Obviously, he didn't care about what you were writing. You were meant to spread his message. That's why he let you live. If he cared about your writings, he would have just killed you and taken them from you. I'm a little confused as to why he's just now understanding that. That was the entire message he told you. You're gonna deliver my message. You're gonna walk. You're gonna deliver it. Okay. Oh, you know what? Now it's all, I already know how it ends. Not only that, but I found the note. I know where the last note was. But okay, I won't say anything, but I already know how this ends. So I found this a long time ago. And now it makes sense. So before you even read the note, he burned himself. I don't know why he needed 3 things of oil, but he burned himself. King's Witness 10. Psalm 51. May the Lord have mercy on my soul. That was it. And obviously you don't get anything from this, but it would have been nice if they gave us a challenge for finding all of them and then giving us something. I mean, they did the freaking 145 intel for 2 weapons. They could have given us something unique for finding those, but it's fine. It's fine. But it's also broken, so I couldn't even pick up number 4 anyways. Got it. That's sand. I was like, how is he still smoking? So this does explain why he never went to Appalachia. Well, he was supposed to go north, but why he never went to Appalachia. To spread the message.